Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how we can remove an element from the array. Suppose this is our given array equal to. So how we can remove an element like 13, how we can remove this 13 element from this array. So today we are going to learn about that. We can apply for loop var I equal to 0 to I less than ar dot length I plus plus. Okay, so we are through this for loop, we are going to traverse through this area, and given number is var given number equal to 13. We want to remove this number 13 from this the given array. Okay, so how we can remove number 13 from this given array? What we can do, we can start from this ith index, 0 index. Initially I will be 0. This number equal to 13, it is not 13, so we will go to next index. This number equal to 13, this 11 is not 13, so we will go to next index. So this number equal to 13, it is not 13, we will come here. This number is 13 and we want to remove this number 13 number from this array. So what we can do, we can put 14 number here. Suppose if we put 14 number here, okay, so we haven't changed these number 10, we haven't changed 11 number, we haven't changed 12 number, and suppose if we put next number here at the 13th number, suppose 14, we put 14. If we replace 13 by 14, then 36 is gone. Okay, and we will go to next index. Okay, so at this index, at this index, we found our element. Okay, like flag number is found. Okay, found equal to true, this number is found. Okay, then we will go to the next index 14. Since this number is already found, so we don't need to compare whether this 14 number is equal to our number or not. We don't need to compare. Okay, because this is true. Okay, so for here also what we will do, we will put our next element at the 14th position, so we can put 15 here. Okay, and again we will go to the next index. So here also we don't need to compare whether number 13 is equal to 15 or not. Here we can directly put next number here, but we don't have any next number here also, so no need to put next number here because array is ending here. So for the last index, what we can do, we will not be putting next element into the previous position. Okay, so I can comment it out like this. So I can have a variable like var flag. Initially it will be false, var flag equal to false. If flag equal to true, equal to true, then we will shift our next element to the previous position. Okay, else if this is not true, then we will compare our element. Else if array of I equal to our given number is true or not. Okay, if this is true, then what we will do, we will make our flag true, flag equal to true. Okay, and so initially it will be like this. Initially it will be false. See, initially it will be false. Okay, and this array was like this only, this array was like this only. So for 0th index we will be at here, so we will not, we are what we are doing, if flag equal to true, flag equal to false, so we will come to this condition. Okay, and array of I equal to 0. Okay, initially I will be 0. So this is our 0th index. Okay, this is our first index, this is second index, this is third index, this is fourth index, and this is fifth index. For array of I equal to 0, array of I is for 0th index, I will be 10. 10 equal to number is 13. Okay, number is 13. 10 equal to 13. So this is false. We know this is false. So nothing will happen. Okay, this line of code will not be executed because this condition is false. So here I will be incremented after running these many instructions. I will be incremented. Okay, we are incrementing I, and here we are checking I lesser than array dot length. Array dot length is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Array dot length is now I is 1, and array dot length I lesser than array dot length is 6. Okay, so 1 is lesser than 6. So this condition is true. This for condition is true. So we will come here at first line, flag equal to true. No, our flag is false right now. So this condition flag equal to false right now. So this line of code will be executed, else if condition will be validated. So right now I equal to 1. So array of I is 11. See here 11. So array of I is 11 equal to number 13. So it is not true. So this line of code will not be executed, and after this line we will increment our I plus plus. So I will become 2. So I will be 2. I will be here, and 2 lesser than 6. I lesser than array dot length. Yeah, it is true. So we will execute these many blocks. So here we are checking flag equal to true, flag equal to false. So this condition is false, and we are validating this condition now. Array of I is 12. See here. So 12 equal to 13. It is false. So this line of code will not be executed, and I will be incremented. I equal to 3. I will become 3. So here we will reach, and 3 lesser than 6. This condition is true. I lesser than array dot length. This 3 lesser than 6 is true. So we will execute this line of code. If flag equal to true, flag is false. So we will execute this line. Array of I is 13. Array of I is 13. See here, it is 13. 13 equal to 13. So this condition is true. Now this condition is true. So we will execute this line of code. Flag will become true. See, flag equal to true. So eventually this condition will be true equal to true. So this condition is true for the next iteration. After executing these many lines of code, I will become 4. I is 4. Okay, we will come here. I is 4. And till now, our array was like this only. Okay, and we are at this index I equal to 4. Okay, so I is 4. 4 lesser than 6. This condition is true. So we will come here, flag equal to true. Flag is true. So this condition is true. Okay, so we wanted to remove this line. Okay, this number 13. Okay, so 13 number we have visited previously. Okay, 13 was nothing but I minus 1. Okay, 13 was I is 4. Okay, and 13 was array of I minus 1. Okay, do array of I minus 1, then array of I minus 1 will be 13, and array of I is 14. So what I can do, array of I minus 1 equal to array of I. Array of I minus 1 is 13, and array of I is 14. Okay, array of I is 14. So we are putting array of I minus 1 equal to array of I. So here we are putting 14 number. Okay, so after executing this line, we will not execute these line of code because this is into the else part. our if condition was true, so else condition will not be executed. Okay, so we will increment our I will become 5. Okay, so I will become 5 here, and so this line of code will be executed. This condition, 5 lesser than 6. This is true. 5 is lesser than true. So we will come at line number 9. So this condition is true, and line number 10, this condition will be executed. This line of code will be executed. Array of I minus 1 will be array of I. Okay. Array of I minus 1 is 14. Okay. And array of I is 15. So array of I minus 1 will become 15. Okay. And we will do I plus plus, which is I will become, and I lesser than array dot length. I is 6. 6 lesser than 6. This condition is false. This condition is false. So we will come out this for loop, because this I lesser than array dot length 6 less than 6 is false. So we will come out this for loop, and we haven't changed the fifth element, last element from this array. So it will be 15 only. Okay, so our new array will be 10, then 11, then 12, 13 is removed. Okay, because we have replaced 13 with the 14, and 14 is replaced with the 15, but we haven't touched the last element of the array. So here 15 is repeating. Okay, 15 is appearing 2 times. Okay, so since we have removed one element from the array, number 13, so array length of this array should be one lesser than the earlier length. Earlier length of this array was 6. Okay, now this, since we have removed the 13th number from this array, so length of this array should be 5 only. Okay, so what we can do, array dot length minus 1. Okay, earlier length was 6, now length will be 5 only. Length is 5. We can print this new array, console dot log. This new array, we have removed our element 13. See, 13 is not in this array. 10, 11, 12, then 14, then 15. Okay, so we have removed this element, the number 13 number. So earlier 6 numbers was present in the array, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6 numbers. Now we have only 5 numbers in this array, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Okay, so we can put this whole code into a function, and we can name this function as a splice function. Splice function, and this function will take array as an argument. Okay, and so this function will take array as an argument, and it will update the array, and this line of code should be inside this function only. This splice function will receive the given number also. Okay, number. This splice function will receive given number also. So given number is 13 only. Okay, we will pass 13. So we can call this function splice function. So we will pass this array, and we will pass out number. Number is nothing but 13. Okay, so this should work perfectly fine. Splice function, and we are calling this function at line number 20. So let's run this program and see the output. So see here at line number 24, this array is printed and number 13 is removed.